so early.
I believe Blake is going to take us to his secret spot as well. I'm hoping to get some breakfast out of it too.
It's a bit of brekkie with the sunrise, I think. That's the plan.
Face of auto spec, Mitch?
The face, did you say?
Yeah, you are. Would you like to say a few words as the most talkative person?
Oh, I'm definitely the hardest worker at auto spec.
So you don't do any numbers.
No, you're right. I don't do much, to be honest.
What are you cooking for us?
Pig. Just one burner because wind. But this brings up the argument. Induction versus gas. Right now, gas is struggling in this easterly, but Mitch is over there on induction. This is just the auto spec dog for this trip. Don't know its name. Auto spec. Do you have a name? See, Blake's a cat person. No way, bro. Because you're like a cat. You're arrogant. He's don't care about anyone else.
Alright fellas, we are heading to Three Bears Track. It's a bit of a road that runs along the coastline of Dunsborough on the opposite side of the headland. There's a few surfing spots along there, like you can drive up to windmills, and then when you come out you can go to like Sugarloaf Rock and you got the lighthouse as well. So we're going to make a left here onto Vidler Road and we're going to go on the back entry, also named after my uncles that live down here.
Richie's handed over the wheel. We've done two to Richie down in Augusta, and now I get to have a drive on the way home, so I'm looking forward to giving it a whirl.
It's a nice light track on the way in coming on this side, but on the way out there sometimes can be a bit of a step, especially after winter, just because of the way the water runs down, but they normally come in and put some like rubber matting down for it, which is nice.
Like, we'll have to get Connor out of the car, get a bit of footage.
We can always pull into the brewery on the way home as well. I forget what the brewery is on the other side, but you'll know the one that I'm talking about.
I'm happy to have a light beer on the way.
You wouldn't know, but I feel like the two of those guys in that other car might own a brewery.
Right, Josh, there's been a few Western Draft comments made throughout the whole trip.
I'm going to have to invoice them for this, for that. Like, no free brand deals, mate.
No.
Question about the brewery.
Do they sell Western Draft?
And you're getting invoiced.
Oi, the paint, Blake. The paint. We can get new rims. Can't get new paint.
Pulled up to the lookout at Three Bears Track, show the boys, a spot where I come down a fair bit with a few of my mates. We traditionally go surfing down at Windmills, which is just down there. So you sort of chop off the top of Dunsborough and you kind of cut through to Yow's. It's not really a shortcut, but you come in either Yow's side or you come in Dunsborough side. The track probably takes 40 minutes to go from point to point, but if you come in on the Eagle Bay side, it's only about 15-20 minutes in. It's longer to leave on the exit to go to the Yow side. It's unfortunately that the southeasterly's in so strong this morning.
Windy day.
Yeah, it is
Very
a windy morning. I mean, it's nice. The waves stand up a little bit longer, but it'll be cold out there and no fun because you're just paddling into a full-on headwind.
Why is it called windmill?
I don't know. There's no windmills though. I've never actually really gotten to the bottom of it. Then again, I'd Google it and I'd just go la 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 windmills. Yeah. Cool.
Didn't learn anything.
Yeah.
40 minutes with your driving?
Oh, if I'm driving, 20.
Yeah.
If you're driving, you'd get bogged, so 3 hours.
Paw Patrol of yours.
Which bakery do we want to go to? We have two. We've got the one that I know as the original one, and then there's a newer one which is in a little bit of shopping centre sort of side.
The original? Hey, you reckon the original?
Got to go the OG, don't we?
We're going to bring in a rating scale, an official rating scale, and not a John Light rating scale where it just, if it's a good pie, it's a 10.
The one rule is you can't rate anything a 7. 7's off the table.
No whole numbers. Whole numbers is a cop out.
Just give me an ETA when you need to. See ya.
Explain what you've got, Mitchie.
I have a pepper steak pie.
My go-to. Is it?
Yeah, right.
Potato top for me.
Make it 2.
Two
How do they
potato
look
tops.
so different? Same thing, but look so
I've
different.
got cheese on mine. You don't have cheese on yours. Right. Point off for inconsistency. What did you get, Blake? Sausage roll.
Are we doing a pie judging?
I'm not a part of it, but
I suppose that's normal, isn't it?
Cheese is really nice. Good integrity on the pastry. It's not too hot, which is great.
No, mine's pretty hot. Good bar.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Good filling. And the potato's crispy enough too. It's not like soft mush or anything like that. It's good.
It's cheat day.
Cheat day. I got a custard tart. Everyone else eating pies. But I thought I'd treat myself after a good weekend.
So we've broken it up into 3 sections, right? You've got pastry integrity, and like pastry. You've got filling, and that includes flavour, and like, you know, what's it about? And then you've got value, so size, and obviously your costs that it costs. What are you giving the pastry integrity out of that?
8.1.
I don't know how I could get that any better in structural integrity, and with the pastry, I'm probably giving it a 9.2. And then filling for me is probably an 8.5. What are you giving your flavour?
8.3. I mean, the pie's just an 8.
What's yours, Rich?
For the flavour?
Yeah,
8.5.
9.2.
Yeah, and then 8.5.
And what else was the third one?
And the value for me is another 8.5.
Oh, no, though for me it's a 10 because I didn't pay for it.
No. So what's the average out of 10?
8.7 out of 10.
8.7 out of 10 Dunsborough Bakery. Old Dunsborough Bakery. Delicious. Would go again. Would rate, would come back.
Good pie.
Good pie.
Integrity, structural integrity was very good. Really strong, crispy base, didn't fall apart in my hands. Actually, the potato on the top was nice and toasted, it was good. Yeah, so I'm going to go structural integrity. Had to be good, 9.3. 9.3 for structure. Yep, filling was very good actually. Nice mincy, not too saucy. Yep. So you know, sometimes you get a pie. There's like a lot of sauce,
gravy.
not a lot of meat. Yep. So this was good, lots of meat, not a lot of sauce. Good mixture, good ratio, I think. 8.8. 8.8 for filling. Not a cheap pie, but worth the money. Yeah, worth the money. I'm going on a 7.7.
7.7? 7.7, right.
Yeah.
What's the average there?
8.6.
8.6 is an average score, but I tell you what, the follow-up jam donut, 9.5. Happy with that review?
Yep, good.
Very good, thank you.
Off to Coles. We're back from our trip. We spent a cheeky couple of days down south. We went down Bob's track on Friday night. Get there with a pretty standard four-wheel drive, I reckon. Just make sure you air down the tyres, make it easy, go soft, stick to the high side, go on the standard tracks as per normal. It can get really soft, so it can catch you out as well. Very easy tracks, very light four-wheel driving type stuff. And just very picturesque.
Great way to start the weekend, by the way.
Yeah.
Really good way to start the weekend.
Yeah, outfish Mitch, you know, just set the tone, didn't we?
Sunday morning, ventured off to Yowls, then we did 3 Bears. Pretty easy going forward drive track, definitely need a forward drive. I mean, it's a bit rocky and coarse through there, especially some spiky rocks. You'll probably get hung up, especially if you come in through the meal up sort of Bunker Bay side, up near the lighthouse, just because of the water runoff. They've actually rubber matted the out track. We went quite busy, being Sunday morning. There's windmill surf break there as well, which gets quite popular, especially if it's blowing like southeasterly as well, easterly as well. You can get out of the wind and surf there, but it was blowing 25 knots this morning, so I was still ripping straight over the top of that headland. Wouldn't really call it a four-wheel drive track, it's more so an access point to a surf break. And you can come out the Yelling Upside on Vidler's Road near the waste management site, and you can sort of cut off going through Dunsborough. It's almost like a bypass from the lighthouse to Yowls.
There's a fair bit more to contend with on the way out to Dunsborough. Like the Vidler Road side was much easier drive. Much easier drive.
Less traffic on that side. Than everyone coming in from Dunsborough town on the meal upside.
We managed to get ourselves bogged down at Augusta, but I think today it was really handy having the Ranger. Big rig, like plenty of clearance. I think that was the biggest advantage. Like we're able to just take our time, nice and slow, heaps of clearance. So makes it a very, very comfy ride actually. Like for some parts of this track with the corrugations and the wombat holes and stuff like that, having the big car, nice comfy interior.
Yeah,
And,
it's good for a 6 foot bloke, that's for sure.
Definitely gave the dogs the suspension to work out. So yeah, we used every inch of that suspension, but no, it was good, very comfy ride.
Might I add as well, we didn't get bogged.
No, yes.
Right, we just opted to take the easier track because why not? Like, we're luxury,
you stop,
right?
you stop.
I mean, we tried to get up, we didn't get bogged. We went back and we went, well, let's go the easy way, right?
Yeah. We gave it a go 10 times.
Yeah, 10 times.
And decided that it wasn't for us.
No, I didn't feel the vibe. It wasn't our vibe.
I wasn't in the mood to.
No. It is capable for the weight that's in it and what we can do as well. So I'm very happy with the setup on Team Blue.
D-Max clearly had no problems. We didn't have to take
Bigger runner.
Take the take the alternative track. We just sort of sailed straight over and met them in the correct spot. But for 2 cars that are purpose built for touring and not so much beach driving, weighing almost 3.5 tonne each with their GVM upgrades, definitely out of their comfort zone, but handle it quite well, which is nice. It doesn't really stop us from going anywhere too remote or too hard.
Think about the places we can access with these things and like what we can put in them. I think it's certainly worth their weight in gold in a way.